Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, how about this? Austen Pleasants looks
The
like
future.
he might get another start. He didn't start the last game. He played every snap except for one. Do you know how Trent Williams pulled his hamstring? Do you know what happened?
Oh, I didn't even see it.
So what happened was Brock Purdy, who's having a great 3
Kicked
weeks,
him. Yep.
he threw a pick six. I know it's hard to remember
Oh.
because he played so well. He threw a pick six, and then Trent was running to try to make a tackle, and then he pulled his hamstring. So really, the worst thing about that pick six wasn't the touchdown; it was the injury to Trent Williams. The John Lynch talked on the radio this morning and said he's doing everything in his power to get out there, which to me sounds like code for he's not going to play. I couldn't imagine why he would. Hamstring injuries are serious. It's not like ankle injuries where you can just tape it up and try to
pretty hard.
let it out. You can make it a lot worse. And
They do have that tape job though to do like the hamstring, like basically a crafted hamstring.
He might play. But the thing about it is that Austen Pleasants was so good against the Bears. He might be better than Trent Williams. I mean, what
He played really well.
What is your level of confidence? Do you feel like he can do it again?
He did not look bad. He looked actually pretty good, albeit it's the Bears defensive line. It's a bit weaker, but I don't want to take anything from him. Like he played really, really well. To step in on no notice for Trent and actually hold up really well. I think he allowed that one sack that almost got Purdy destroyed.
Yes, but Purdy did hold it for a few seconds on that one. And he was out of the pocket.
And you heard Pleasant screaming. Someone was screaming Brock, and that's what made him like duck. But whatever. Like everyone, Trent gets beat sometimes too. So I think he played really well. I don't think getting Trent back on the field is as dire as getting George back on the field. We need George. But I like Pleasant.
I feel like Trent's a big one, man. I mean, it's one thing for Austen Pleasants and the Niners offensive line to look good against one of the worst run defenses in the league. They're giving up like 5 yards a carry. But now you're going up against like the best run defense in the league. They couldn't run the ball week one with Trent Williams.
Yeah.
Do you feel like the Niners what do you make of the Niners run game performing so well the last 2 weeks?
Oh, it's in my opinion, and this is going to sound crazy coming out of my mouth. It's Purdy. It's the threat of Purdy because he's been playing really well. They also added the zone read. So I think if they added that in week one, it would have been a little bit easier. But now, like I was saying weeks ago, why they should add it is because now there's so many more layers to offense. Could be a play action. It could be a zone read and Purdy's going to pull it. He could be handing it off. Yep. So I feel like there's a lot more like layers to the offense now. So it's not just like, oh yeah, they're going to hand it to Christian McCaffrey on an outside down. And like you were saying a few weeks back, they've been running it up the middle a lot more, which is where they've seemed to be more successful. Those outside zones weren't working even with Trent.
It's strange, right? Because like you look at that new motion they have with like Kyle Juszczyk where he lined up kind of like at tight end in that 45-degree angle, and then he kind of loops back around to where the fullback position would be, but then he keeps going and then he can double back. And that's getting a lot of attention for, being cutting edge and schematically advantageous, but they were doing that all year, even when the running game wasn't working. I think Spencer Burford deserves credit.
He's doing really well.
Deserves credit. I think Colton Kivitz, the offensive line deserves credit.
They've all improved a lot this year. They've played a lot better.
Christian McCaffrey's playing better now. I feel like he's been playing hard all season.
Yeah. His back is also hurting, so that's another question about the run game. But it might mean we get to see more Brian Robinson Jr., which I won't be upset about.
I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't necessarily buy it. Like,
what?
I know that the Colts statistically had a great run defense. Okay, I don't know. Well, I just don't necessarily buy. If they do it against Seattle, I'm so excited for this game. Is the running game real? We'll find out on Saturday. Is Brock Purdy, has he taken a leap? Is he a much better quarterback than he was a month or two ago?
I think he is regardless. I think he is regardless.
You think so?
I mean, the Bears game, man, like, what? The dude went insane. He threw the horrible pick six, and then he was like, I don't care. I'm still going to be aggressive.
There was no defense in that game. Caleb went dumb in that game.
Yeah, but the Bears defense has been doing well all year.
It's been doing one thing well.
Yeah, getting takeaways.
Yes.
And then Purdy lit him up for 5 touchdowns.
But they did take the ball away once, almost twice. But they
obviously,
they normally do.
Like I was saying before, like we went from the Colts, which was good, Bears, which was like a great, and then the Seahawks are like, yes, that's an elite level defense. Like that is top of the top. That's the Texans, Seahawks.
Correct.
And I'm pretty sure those are the only two. Broncos, like those kinds of defenses.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely a test for Purdy, but I think Purdy is definitely a lot better. I think it's ever since he started. I mean, it sounds cringe, but doing the Dougie, ever since he started having a little bit more fun, he seems a little bit more loose. Like even Kyle does too, where he's like, I just want Brock to rip it. I feel like he's never been like that. And now this year, for whatever reason, he's like, I just want him to rip it. Which,
man, it's been 3 weeks.
It's a confidence booster. Because what if he does it again? What if he goes in there in Seattle, throws for 4 touchdowns?
Then that's something. If he does, like we've seen him against Seattle, like he played Seattle earlier this year. He had Kittle. Kittle went down, but he threw a touchdown pass to Kittle. He had everyone. He scored 17 points. If he can put 35 on him this time around, then like I guess you'd have to acknowledge that he has grown. He has improved. Otherwise, if he puts up 17, then you go back and look at this stretch as saying like, well, maybe it was the teams he was facing.
Oh, for sure. Like I'm not saying he can play bad. Like I'm not saying he can do week 1 Seattle where it's like 3 turnovers, 2 touchdowns. But what I'm saying is like, if he goes in there, say he goes in there and just throws 2 touchdowns or 3 touchdowns, whatever, right? And he just doesn't turn it over, but it's like 17 to 24 points and it's just not enough because the defense, like I wouldn't put that on Purdy. I'd be like, I mean, he's playing an elite defense. This is why we said the defense was going to be an issue come playoff time. You know what I'm saying?
We started off this topic talking about Austen Pleasants. I don't know. I guess my point is, what is my point? This is a tougher matchup for the Niners offense than it was week 1.
This is going to be hard for both sides of the trenches.
They probably won't have Trent Williams. They should have a full game of George Kittle, but he probably won't be 100%. The Seahawks have Nick Amenwari, who went down on like the 4th play of the game. Week 1 is a big part of what they do. So again, if the Niners somehow score 30, that really shows how much they've improved and how dangerous they are. If they score 17 again or fewer, because look, they've scored 17 points against the Seahawks 2 games in a row.
And it's supposed to rain now on Saturday.
Yeah. So this to me is the real revealing test. How good are the Niners? How much
would you rather have a healthy Austen Pleasants or like an 80% Trent Williams, 70 to 80% Trent Williams? I feel like Austen Pleasants did well enough where I could be like, I'd probably rather the 100% Pleasants.
Trent Williams, because it's not just going to be one-on-one for Austen Pleasants against better pass rushers than he faced last week. They're going to bring all kind of pressure his way, and he's going to have to figure out who to block, and he's going to be the target of all their exotic stuff. So I wouldn't envy that. But
yeah, you think we're gonna lose, huh?
Well, I don't feel I wouldn't like actually put money on Sam Darnold to win a game like this. So that's a big reason to feel confident in the Niners. I mean, you said that Darnold was better than Brock. Shame on you. I said that they were similar. Because I'm, measured and smart.
Okay, and to be fair, the first half of the season, Darnold was better than Brock, was he not?
Shame on you.
Was he not? Should we look at the MVP Sam Darnold
That's
numbers?
That's why Lobs blocked you, man, because he just can't take you seriously.
I don't know. This one, but okay, so here's the difference between this and the Bears game. I think, yes, the defense is a massive upgrade, but I think the offense is a downgrade. I think the Bears' offense is a lot better than Seattle's. I think Ben Johnson is a lot better of a play caller than Kubiak.
And I think Caleb's probably better than Darnold. But every quarterback looks good when it's 7-on-7. And JSN's probably better than Luther Burden, as much as I love Luther Burden. But Colson Lovin's a whole lot better than A.J. Barner.
And DJ Moore is a hell of a lot better than Cooper Kupp.
Their run game's better than Seattle's. And the Niners should do a good job against Seattle's run game. I mean, Tatum Bethune's a good player. Yeah,
I think the Niners' defense should at least get a little more stops this time around.
Hold on, we're going to talk about that. This is an Austen Pleasants.